with the ball on the side, and Greenville pressuring early. Kicks it back to Jordan Marino, number 25, which kicks it back to David Kaprowski. Greenville adding a new player this week, Lawrence White, coming from Furman. He was the SoCon Player of the Year last year and spent some time in the Arsenal Academy when he was younger. Wixted has it out wide. Some pressure from the Chattanooga midfielder, and it's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be a Greenville throw-in. Frago dribbles it into the midfield over to Lawrence White, and he's going to get it back to Toby Sims in the back. Chattanooga's large fan base, of course, known as the Chattahooligans, and we do have a good showing from them tonight. Not many people, but the people that are here, of course, very rowdy, very loud, and have some very big flags over there on the right side of the away stands. Toby Sims takes it up to the midfield line, passes it out to Garrett Bridgewater, who gets it back to Sims, and Greenville maintaining possession early. Marino takes it upfield, but right to the Chattanooga defense. And White gets it out wide. Garrett Bridgewater there. Gets it back to Bridgewater on the right side, and it's going to be cleared out by the Chattanooga defense. Some good offensive pressure now for Greenville. And they're going to get it in the box, but it's going to go just wide of the Chattanooga keeper. And he's going to maintain possession. Greenville with some very good pressure early on the top team in the Southeastern Conference. Their main problem has been finishing, so let's see if Coach Lee Squires has done anything in the last week to prepare their team. Of course, Quinn McNeil with that goal last week broke what was a 7-way tie for the leading scorer. Everyone having one goal since the beginning of the season. But now Quinn McNeil is your leading goal scorer, and they started him up top to see if you could finish a few more. Out of bounds, and it's going to be a Greenville FC ball. Wixton's going to throw it back to Marino. And Marino back to Kaprowski. Lots of ball moving early on for Greenville. Good to see. Chattanooga looking more of a contain than attack. Good cross in for Frago. It's going to be cleared away. Frago had a chance there, couldn't get to it. And Chattanooga is going to clear it away, but right to the out of bounds, and it's going to be a Greenville FC ball. So great possession right now for Greenville. CFC with a throw in. They're going to try to get something going here. Good take by Wixted. Gets it up to Frago, who kicks it up, and he's going to try to beat out the man, and he can't. And it'll be a CFC throw in. Very good form early on from Greenville. No real opportunities for either side, though, as we head into the 6th minute. Pass to Frago. Frago passes it out wide. Gets it back pass to him. Frago looking for someone on the corner. And he's going to get it to Toby Sims with a missed pass. And here comes Chattanooga on the counter. They've got some open spaces as Greenville gets back on defense. White passes it out Marino. And we're going to start this over again for the Greenville attack. Jacksonville clears it up. Some contact there from both sides, but nothing's going to be called. And it should be a CFC throw-in. Great weather for today. In the low 80s, but lots of cloud to cover up that sun. And a slight breeze coming through. It's a good day for soccer. CFC now in the Greenville half. Good control there, but taken away by Hoey out to Wixted. And CFC is going to be called for a little bit of physical contact there. So Sims clears it up with the Bridgewater. Gets it back to Sims. Almost takes it out of bounds, but Toby saves it. Here comes CFC on the counter, but it's going to be cleared away by Kaprowski. And up the field goes the ball for the Greenville FC, and Chattanooga's just going to clear it away. And it'll be a throw-in for the green and gold. Talking about some of the spectacular showings and attendance by Chattanooga. Of course, they have been one of the best teams in the last 5 or 10 years or so in the NPSL. Went to the national championship for the NPSL 4 times. Lost all 4 of those times, but sure was a heck of a journey to get there. As far as attendance, they've broken the league record for a regular season game. Had 8,878 people for a league game against the Sacramento Gold. Then they had an incredible game in 2015 where they drew 18,227 people against the New York Cosmos B team. And of course, Atlanta United's first organized game as a team last year. They played a scrimmage against Chattanooga. Chattanooga drew 12,400 people to that game in Chattanooga. And unfortunately, they lost that game to a very talented team. Atlanta United, top of the table in the MLS right now, but a great showing nonetheless for Chattanooga. Here comes Greenville on the attack. Again, Chattanooga very much a bend, don't break in the early minutes of this game. Greenville maintaining possession, but not getting very far up the field. And Toby Sims is going to clear it out of bounds, and it's going to be a CFC throw-in. Free kick given to Paul Tyson. He's going to clear it up. As Greenville tries to get something going. Ooh, blocked by the CFC defender in the face. Great defense, but that one looked like it hurt. And here comes Chattanooga. Trying to get a good possession going for the first time in this match. Some contact there between Chattanooga and Greenville, but nothing's going to be called. And Toby Sims going to hit it off a Chattanooga defender for a throw-in. Good kick up from Greenville, but no one's there. So as we go into the 13th minute, still scoreless here at Eugene Stone between Chattanooga and Greenville. Greenville with some very good possessions early on, but Chattanooga starting to gain momentum. Here comes Marino with a kick up. So Watam out to Frago. Here comes Frago dribbling through to the defense. Out wide to Monchetti, who kicks it into the box, but no one's there. Good pressure by Kaprowski, but leaves a hole right wide open. But Greenville thankfully is able to recover. CFC still in the Greenville half of the field, though, and they are starting to pick up their momentum, pressuring hard. Good clearance by Greenville. That should go out of bounds for a CFC throw-in. Chattanooga starting to pick up the pace here in Greenville. Chattanooga defender dribbles up the field, tries to pass it in, but it's going to be stopped by the green and gold. And Nuga remains possession. Milltown operative is loud and proud tonight. Very vocal in the opening minutes of this game. And we're going to have a throw-in from Toby Sims. Sims throws it up the field. And Chattanooga going to remain possession. CFC starting to get some good possessions. No real vertical momentum up the field, though. And you can see Monchetti there pressuring. And then Sims kicks it to a defender, and it'll be a Greenville ball. Monchetti tries to Settled ball in, but it'll kick it out of bounds, and it's going to be CFC ball. And they're going to start pressuring up the field. Kicks it to a wide open man. Passes it back. And Aiden Wixton's going to stop that right there. Wixton maintains possession up to Frago. Frago's got up the field. He's going to try to beat out the defender, and he can't. And CFC's going to kick it back to their keeper. So here comes Quinn. He's going to be called for a handball. And he does not like that one bit. Excuse me, that's Wyke. Wyke's going to be called for a handball, and it's going to be a free kick for CFC. He gives a word or two to the ref, but nothing much out of that. And going into the 17th minute, it'll be CFC ball. CFC takes it up the field, but just too far out of the forward's reach, and it's going to be Paul Tyson's ball for a goal kick. Paul gets it up to Wyke. Wyke looking for someone to pass it up to. He's got Wixted out left. He's going to get it to Wixted. Wixted tries to take it back to Marino, but it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be CFC ball in Greenville territory. Jack Hoey tries to take away from a midfielder, but that midfielder still dribbling around the Greenville half of the field, and he's going to take a shot. It's going to be just wide. So first real shot of the game for either team, but it's going to be just wide of the goalpost. Paul Tyson doesn't have to move, but it's going to be a goal kick for Greenville. CFC swerving in and out, but it's going to be stopped by Greenville, and here they come. Stopped very quick by Chattanooga. And they are starting to get something going. Chattanooga at the top of the 18, passes it in. Good clearance by Greenville. Looks to be Jack Hoey. Excuse me, Lawrence Wyke with the great tackle inside the box. And that is very positive to see for the newcomer. Tyson getting ready for the goal kick. So far, a very even 50-50 possession between Greenville and Chattanooga. Chattanooga with the ball. Greenville gets possession, gets it out to Frago. Frago not there, though. A little bit out wide. And CFC staying with the ball, pressuring inside the Greenville half of the field. Greenville now with a counterattack. White gets it out wide, but it's not going to be there for Manchetti. And it's going to be a CFC throw-in. So Chattanooga now throwing into the Greenville territory. Gets it back to their defender. And they are slowly but surely finding their attack against Greenville. CFC just does not seem to be in any kind of rush. Finding the open man, maintaining possession, and looking for an attack down the field. Eventually gets it off to Greenville, and they're going to clear it away. No one there. And they send that into the Chattahooligan section of the stands for a CFC throw-in. Greenville started with some very solid possessions, and slowly but surely the Chattanooga squad has just turned this game as far as field positioning, as far as possession, all leaning in their favor. Greenville does have a throw-in now. They're going to call a free kick for Greenville. Could have been some unnecessary physicality, or didn't look like a handball. But nonetheless, it is Greenville's ball. And Toby Sims is set to take the free kick. Sends it up to Bridgewater. He's going to take it into Frago, who cannot get there inside the box. And it's going to be a goal kick for Chattanooga. And now CFC will start their build-up from the back once again. Greenville coming off their second draw of the season with the Atlanta Silverbacks. A very hard-fought game here at Eugene Stone. There were red cards. There were goals and lots of physicality and atmosphere as Marino sends it back to Paul Tyson. Hoey tries to send it up to Manchetti, but Chattanooga's defenders there to intercept the ball. And that's going to go out on Chattanooga. So, going into the 26th minute, we are still scoreless here in Eugene Stone between Greenville and the CFC. Both teams pressuring. Chattanooga really taking over the possession in the last 10 minutes or so. And No real chances coming out of them. But both teams are pressuring for that first goal. Up to Frago. And he's going to get the legs taken out of him by a defender. And the ref says play on. There goes Manchetti out wide to Hoey. Gets it up to Frago on the left side of the field. Some fancy footwork. A little bit unnecessary. And it's going to go out of bounds. And it looked to go out on Chattanooga, but they're going to call it a CFC ball. Oh, just kidding. They're going to call it Greenville. CFC holding the ball for a couple seconds there. Here comes Toby Sims out to Frago. And they're going to call a foul on Frago, and it'll be a free kick for CFC. Past the halfway mark here in the first half. Very back and forth game. Wickstead's going to kick it back to Tyson, who's going to clear it out of bounds on the right side for a CFC ball. Great turnout here today. This is the first meeting between Chattanooga and Greenville. They will play again in Chattanooga on June the 30th, which should be a very exciting game. Chattanooga really pressuring now, but it's going to be cleared away by Kaprowski. Chattanooga is going to maintain possession. Now deep into Greenville territory. Heavy pressure between Wickstead. It's going to be a Chattanooga free kick. Around the left side, the top of the 18. Gets it inside the 18. Now back wide to the forward from Chattanooga. He's going to get it to the flag and cross it in, and no one's there. Good chance there for Chattanooga, but they didn't have anyone in the box close to the ball. And it'll be, looks to be Toby Sims for the throw-in. And here comes Greenville. Manchetti gets it back to White, but not before there's a foul called on Chattanooga. And it's going to be a free kick for Greenville. Passes it back to Sims. Over to Kaprowski, who gets it over to Marino. And Greenville has something working out of the defense on the right side. Aiden Wickstead with the ball. Gets it back to Marino. And Greenville is looking for an open pass. Again, Frago seems to be open a few times tonight. Just couldn't get the ball going to him. And Aiden Wickstead's going to take it out to the right side. And he's going to get it into Frago. Frago still got it out on the right wing. Passes it to Wickstead. Lots of pressure now. Now 2v3 over there on the right side. And there's going to be a foul called on the CFC defender. And it's going to be a free kick for Greenville on the right side, just around the top of the 18-yard box. Looks like not Frago. Crosses it in the 18. It's going to be, right on the line and cleared off last second by the CFC defender. Went over the head of the Chattanooga keeper and off the top bar, but it was right there and cleared off. But it's still going to be a corner for Greenville FC. And let's see if they can get another chance. And a cross cleared away by the CFC defender, but Greenville maintains possession, tries to get it back in the box, but it's going to be there for CFC. And now CFC's on the counter. They tried to cross it over and get a good lane, but Machete was there. And now Greenville maintains possession. Kaprowski sends it out wide. We've got some good movement there. Great move. And it's going to go to Frago. Frago, defenders on all sides of him. And they're going to get it away. Good cross in, but nobody's there in the 18. Foul called on Machete right at the midfield line inside the circle. It's going to be a free kick for CFC. Going into the 34th minute now. Still scoreless here in Eugene Stone Stadium between Greenville and Chattanooga. Free kick intercepted by Bridgewater, but he's going to kick it right back to the midfielder for Chattanooga, and they've got something going here inside of the Greenville half the field. Greenville now with the throw-in after the mistake by the CFC midfielder. Both teams now just trying to find that first goal. Some very good possessions, but no real attacking plays. Seems to be a CFC player injured in the midfield line, but they're going to play on. And they're going to stop play, presumably you would think to get the defender off the field, but he's going to keep playing. And it's going to be a free kick for Greenville, who kicks it right back to the CFC keeper. CFC now kicking it deep into the Greenville territory. Easily cleared away by Marino, and Wickstead gets it back to Paul Tyson. Tyson to the left and Toby Sims. Marino has Wickstead out to the right. He's going to get it into him. Wickstead kicks it back to Kaprowski, and now Toby Sims sends it up. And Bridgewater is going to get it off the CFC defender and out of bounds, and Bridgewater is going to throw it in now. Quinn McNeil. Back to Bridgewater. Over to Hoey, who gets it back to McNeil. McNeil looked to have Manchetti in the box, but it's going to be cleared away by the CFC defense. And now they have possession again and are looking to apply pressure to the green and gold. 36 minute now, going to the 37th. Good play by the midfield. And now Toby Sims has it out back. Lots of pass backs between Greenville and Chattanooga. Now Kaprowski gets it up to Hoey, who gets it out to Toby Sims. Frago tries to get it to Wixted, but it's stolen by a CFC defender. And they're on the move again. Quinn McNeil playing defensively to a certain extent, still out wide. And there goes Quinn McNeil. He's got the ball, he's pressuring, he's going to run to the flags. He's going to look for somebody inside. It's going to go off CFC defender, and they're going to get possession once again. Marino out to Wixted. Greenville pressuring hard now inside the CFC half of the field, and Wixted's got it out wide. Out to Hoey. Hoey tries to get it across to McNeil, but sends it a little bit left into the CFC defender, and now CFC is on a counterattack. Saves it from going out of bounds. Good lane inside for CFC. Going to be stopped by Kaprowski. Sims clears it up to McNeil. Tries to get it to Bridgewater, but it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be a CFC throw-in. Very back and forth here in the closing minutes of the second half. Now a 39th minute, still scoreless here. And it's going to be a throw-in for CFC. Nuga now pressuring. Gets it out wide to the flag. They're going to cross it in. Into the 18-yard box. It's going to be cleared away by Greenville, and it's going to go out of bounds for a CFC throw-in, but good clearance. Now Chattanooga back on the attack. Trying to dribble it in the 18-yard box. It's going to be stopped, though. And Greenville's going to clear it away with no one there. Malcolm Frago playing more in a defensive position. No one there to accept the counterattack, and it's going to be CFC's ball again. Very good defense being played by both teams right now. No real chances inside of the 18 yet. As CFC tries to cross it in, but it's going to be stopped by Toby Sims, and it's going to be a CFC corner. CFC still pressuring inside the Greenville half. Decent pass inside the 18-yard box, but it's going to be cleared by Sims. Another cross in by Chattanooga, but Paul Tyson was there waiting for it. And he's going to pass it out to Jordan Marino. Tyson to Bridgewater. Back to Sims, who gets it back to Bridgewater, and he's got, well, he had Monchetti out to the left side, but it's going to be intercepted by CFC. And they're back on the counter. A little bit of physicality between Greenville and CFC. The official looks like he was going to say play on, but Chattanooga lost advantage, and it's going to be a free kick for Chattanooga. Paul Tyson now. Greenville now has 52% of the possession compared to Chattanooga's 48%. As we close in on the end of the first half. 43rd minute now. Kaprowski fighting a CFC midfielder for the ball. And he's going to try to get it into that forward, but it's going to be stopped by Toby Sims. Chattanooga pressuring hard now. And a miss pass. And it's Greenville's ball with the counterattack. Tried to get it out wide to Frago, but it's going to be overshot, and CFC is going to get back possession. We'll see if they can do anything with it. Again, another cross inside of the 18, but Marino was there to meet it. Wyke out wide to Bridgewater. Bridgewater tries to get it up for Frago, but it's going to go just out of bounds, and it's going to be a CFC throw-in. So a very even matchup here as we head into the halftime. 44th minute now. We've got about a minute to go plus extra time. Lots of back and forth between these two teams. No one able to pull ahead or even really get a good shot. Greenville had a cross in, went over the keeper's head, but it was eventually cleared away by the defense. Extremely close to scoring, but other than that, no real chances inside of the 18 for either team. Chattanooga pressuring deep inside of the Greenville half of the field. Tries to get it in the 18, but once again stopped by Jordan Marino. CFC maintains possession, and a wall of Greenville defenders is met. CFC gets another shot off, but it's going to go just to the right of the post. And it's going to be a goal kick for Paul the Wall Tyson. Tyson getting ready for the goal kick. Going to see if they can get one more shot or two, depending on how many added minutes are onto the first half. Monchetti, good touch, but it's going to be a physical play from the CFC defender, and it's going to be a free kick for Greenville, and Monchetti slow to get up, but he should be good. Walks it off, and it's going to be a great chance for Greenville, if they can get something off this set piece, to take the lead going into halftime. Looks like they're going to get Frago to take the free kick here. Kicks it into the box. Off the face of Jack Hoey, and almost no added time at the end of this first half. So we go into halftime, and it's still scoreless here at Eugene Stone Stadium between Greenville and Chattanooga. A great back and forth between the two teams. Very even, and Greenville is looking great. New addition Lawrence Wyke, very solid in that midfield. And we will be back in about 15 minutes ago with the second half. Coming up before the second half, some very even affair. No real shots. Both teams only had a shot each in the first half. So very good defensively from both teams. And they've got to be looking for a way to get through that defense and pull ahead. Aiden Wicksted uses his head and knocks it out of bounds. It's going to be a CFC throw-in. A few substitutions in the first half. Those coming up. So it's going to be a Greenville throw-in as they start to pressure at the beginning of the second half. Start of the second half, only one substitution made. Ignacio Manchetti subbed out for Lee Watam. Watam, of course, in the past, been a very crucial part of Greenville's offense. Let's see if... Very impressed earlier on in the year between his connection, the connection between him and Malcolm Frago. Let's see if they can get anything going in the second half with Watam, Frago, and Quinn McNeil at the top. So here comes a goal kick for Paul Tyson, 48th minute, just the start of the second half. Chattanooga pressuring in Greenville's half of the field. Not a lot of hard pressure from Greenville. And it's going to go up to Frago. Frago. Had McNeil and Watam on both sides. It's going to be a kick back to Frago. And Chattanooga is going to just barely save that corner. And it's going to be a throw-in for Greenville. Right at the flag on the right side. Oh, what? Oh, I had him with his wrong number. So Greenville still pressuring in the CFC side of the field. Good play inside. Unintentional handball there. It looked like from Jack Hoey. Excuse me. Looks like Toby Sims. And it will be a CFC kick. Free kick. Wyke with the settle. Fighting off the CFC defender. He's going to get it back. Now wide to Toby Sims, who gets it to the left with Bridgewater. Bridgewater gives it away to the CFC defender, and they are on the move. Going down the right wing. CFC crosses it into the box. It's going to be a shot, but it's going to bounce off the ground, and it's going to have enough airtime for Paul Tyson to easily get to it. Paul the Wall rolls it out to Toby Sims, who gives it to Bridgewater. clears it up. McNeil was up top, but the CFC that was there to meet him, and McNeil was trying to fight a defender for the ball. CFC able to avoid a serious chance from Greenville, but they are still pressuring within the Chattanooga half of the field. Gets it out wide. And that'll be a goal kick. Greenville going just too far with that pass, and CFC will pick up possession. Still 1-0 here going to the 51st minute. Chattanooga with the goal kick. Clears it up. Lots of airtime there for a CFC midfielder. Almost looked like he tried to jump over Jordan Marino's tackle. A little dramatics there. Marino will be given a yellow card. That'll be the first yellow card for Greenville since their game on May the 24th against the Emerald Force. And it'll be a free kick for Chattanooga. Milltown not agreeing with that call, and they are making themselves known right now. And it'll be a free kick for Chattanooga inside of the Greenville half. Gets it inside the 18-yard box, out to the left side. Kicks it in the 18. And Chattanooga's going to get a head on it. But it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be a goal kick for Tyson. Still scoreless here in the 53rd minute. And a free kick from Toby Sims up top to Watam. Bit of a high kick there for Chattanooga, but he's going to get the ball away. And CFC has the ball again. Good pressure there by Jack Hoey to kick it out of bounds. We get CFC throw in. Watam getting the pressure in there. Not a lot of physical contact, but he's going to draw the foul. And it's going to be a free kick for CFC inside of the Greenville half. Good header by Chattanooga, but it's going to go back to Marino, who's going to shield it, so it goes out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for Paul Tyson. Tyson readies the kick. Boots it up. Tries to get it to Quentin McNeil, but it's going to go just short, and Chattanooga has the ball again. Forward for Chattanooga. Gets it to the top of the 18. A decent shot from right outside the 18. For the Chattanooga forward, but Paul Tyson's going to get a hand on it. It's going to go off the crossbar and out of bounds for a corner. A great chance there for Chattanooga, and they are now pressuring with a corner kick and lots of momentum. Gets it into the box. Bicycle kick. Going to go well over the goal, and it's going to be a goal kick for Paul Tyson. So a good chance there to get something going for Chattanooga, but nothing comes of it. And it's still scoreless here in the 55th minute. Tyson clears at the midfield line. Tries to get it to Watam. And Bridgewater is going to draw a foul. It's going to be a free kick for Greenville. And it looks like Toby Sims is going to clear it in, and they're going to get it across to Marino. And here comes Greenville. Taken away by CFC. They're on their counter now. Out to the flag. Marino's going to try to get there before the CFC forward does, and he does, and it's going to be a chance here now for Greenville. Frago at the midfield line on the right side. Gets to the midfield. Tries to get at McNeil, and McNeil tries to pass it back, but it's going to be deflected by a CFC defender. So now Paul Tyson working from the back. He's got Toby Sims. Sims dribbles it up to the midfield. And Bridgewater a little back and forth with Watam, but Watam with the bad touch, and it goes out of the back line for a goal kick. Great movement there by Bridgewater and Watam, but nothing comes of it. And we're still scoreless here in the 57th minute. Now CFC crossing the half. Great save by Bridgewater. And here comes Watam. Watam putting on the pressure. Goes up to McNeil. McNeil has it on top of the 18. He's going to be called for offsides. Excuse me. So now CFC with the free kick after the offsides call on McNeil. And we are still going back and forth here at Eugene Stone Stadium. Great movement by CFC. Top of the 18 for CFC. They get it in the box. Great crossover, and that's going to be a goal. Good movement, good cross, and that's going to be a goal for CFC. 1-0 over Greenville in the 58th minute. So now the number one team in the Southeast with a 1-goal lead over Greenville. And let's see how the green and gold respond. Had been a fairly even matchup going into halftime. Couple more shots at the beginning of the half for Chattanooga, and they eventually pulled one through with some great passing into the 18. And they find a gap in the Greenville defense, and they expose it. So let's see how Greenville responds. Greenville losing momentum, trying to fight their way up the ladder here in the NPSL Southeastern Conference. And a loss here tonight would not help their chances. They need a result here. CFC with possession once again. Now back inside the Greenville 18, but it's going to be stopped by Toby Sims, and he's going to clear it out of bounds for a CFC kick. About halfway inside of the Greenville side of the field. Chattanooga now seems to be in a groove. They're going to try to chip it over the defenders into the box, and it's going to go just wide and out of bounds for a Paul Tyson goal kick. Tyson ready to kick. Clears this up to the midfield line. Around where Jack Hoey is, but he's not going to get a leg on it. Aiden Wixted now with the ball. Gets it up to Frago. Frago trying to beat out his man on the right side. Stays with it. And he continues to have the ball. CFC defender gets a foot on it. It's going to be out of bounds and a corner kick to Greenville FC. Chattanooga now with 52% of the possession to Greenville's 48. Turn the tides a little bit there at the beginning of the second half. Great kick in by Watam. Great shot. But it's going to deflect off the keeper and go just wide. Greenville now deep in Chattanooga's territory. Great shot again. Looked like number 12, Quinn McNeil. But it went just right. The keeper pushed it off the right side of the post. And it is still 1-0 CFC. Now in the 62nd minute. So now the CFC keeper with the goal kick, trying to clear it out, and Greenville is pressuring for the equalizer. Looks like Greenville really came to life after that goal by Chattanooga. Woke up a little bit, realized where they were, and realized what they needed to do. Frago almost had the ball, but taken away by CFC. Bridgewater gets it back to Marino. Just takes it to Toby Sims. Toby Sims to Wyke. Great passes from Frago. Now Toby Sims. He's got Wyke out wide. Bridgewater. Great takeaway by CFC. And it's going to go out of bounds off the head of Wyke for a CFC throw-in. Good ball in by Bridgewater to Watam. Watam, a little bit of physicality, all ball though, and CFC is going to have it within the Greenville half of the field, and they are pressuring now. Good clearance by Wixted. Gets it up to Frago. Frago with the ball now. Some good footwork by Frago here in the second half. Nothing to come of it though. Some back and forth there between Wixted and Frago. Greenville has a chance. They're going to get a cross in. It's going to be deflected by the CFC defender, and it's going to go just wide, and now CFC with the counter. Now CFC trying to settle it down a little bit. Marino with the deflection. Here comes Greenville. Wyke tries to get it up to Frago, but it's blocked. Good clearance. Paul Tyson comes off his line, gets past him, but it's a great clearance by Toby Sims. And it's going to be a CFC corner, but great defensive work there between Tyson and Sims to save another opportunity for Chattanooga. So So now Chattanooga with another shot to double their lead. 66th minute now. 1-0 CFC over Greenville. A sub that recently happened. Reagan Watkins comes in for Quinn McNeil. Here comes a CFC header. Corner, it's going to be headed out by Greenville. They're going to call for a Paul Tyson goal kick. Gets it out to Marino. So here comes Toby. He's got Wyke on his right. Wyke out wide. Lots of pressure there by CFC, but he's going to get it to Watam at the top of the 18. Crosses it over. It's not going to get there, though. Chattanooga there to stop it. And here comes the counter from Chattanooga. Frago now on the right side. Trying to fight off the defender, but he can't. Easily taken away by CFC. And Wyke is there to deflect it in the air back to Paul Tyson. There's Marino on the right side. Gets it up. Goes inside the box. And it's going to be cleared away by Chattanooga, but it's going to be a Greenville corner kick. And let's see if they can get something here. Possibly the equalizer in the 68th minute. Time slowly winding down here in the second half. We're about halfway through. It's 1-0 Chattanooga. Here's the corner. Crosses it in the box. CFC there to meet it. A great shot there by Lawrence Wyke. But it's going to go over. So it's going to be a goal kick for CFC. And they're going to clear it into the Greenville half of the field. Looks like number 4, Dalton Souders, in the game. Coming off a 2-game suspension after some different things in a game between Greenville and the Emerald Forest. So on the right goes Marino, and there's some physical contact, and that's going to be called against Chattanooga, and it's going to be a free kick for Greenville inside the Chattanooga half of the field. So, Some substitutions here for Greenville FC. Jordan Marino and David Kaprowski's out. And they will be replaced by Manuel Perez and Dalton Souter. Greenville looking for the equalizer in Chattanooga's half of the field. That was their third and fourth substitution of the game. It looks like they have Manuel Perez playing in the midfield today as a substitution. There goes Watam. Great stop by Watam. Not able to get the ball, though. CFC now. Great pressure by Greenville. But he's going to kick it right back to CFC, who has an open. And Paul the Wall is going to get to it before the defender. And let's see if Greenville can get a counter. Ref signaling for an offsides. So it wouldn't have mattered anyway, but great heads-up play by Paul Tyson. As darkness falls on Eugene Stone Stadium, it is 1-0 in the 73rd minute. Chattanooga with the lead over Greenville FC. Toby Sims kicks it back to Souter. A little bit of physical contact there, but advantage to CFC. Lots of positive things coming from Wyke tonight. Great play in the midfield. And now CFC with a counter. Gonna kick it up the field. Great header on to the left side. Pressuring inside the 18 of Greenville, but it's not gonna go anywhere. It's gonna go out for a goal kick. And Paul Tyson gonna try to get it up to his offense and generate an equalizer here into the 74th minute. A couple of nights ago, around the 85th, 86th minute, Greenville got the equalizer over the Georgia Revolution. And, of course, they had a hard-fought draw last weekend against the Atlanta Silverbacks. No real chances tonight. A few close calls. But they are looking to put one away as we head to the back half of this second half. So CFC with a throw-in. Very slow substitution from Chattanooga. Taking their sweet time, milking every bit they can off the clock. Still 1-0 in the 75th minute. Great stop by Souter, and Paul Tyson's going to clear it away to Frago up top. Regson Watkins There goes Jack Hoey. Gets it over to Perez. Out wide to Frago, but it's going to be too wide, and it's going to be a goal kick for CFC. Greenville trying their hardest to put pressure on for an equalizer here. Going to the 76th minute. Here comes a throw-in from CFC. Greenville gets back possession. Frago with the fancy footwork up top. Still doesn't do anything at all. And he's going to give it away. So here in the 77th minute, we have two more substitutions. Number 19, Garrett Bridgewater, taken out. And in comes, number 19, Nathan Monsanto comes in for number 17, Garrett Bridgewater. And also, number 20, Michelangelo DeVideo. Comes in for number 14, Jack Hoey. Great pressure here still by Greenville. They're going to get called for a foul here, and it's going to be a free kick. Also with a Chattanooga player, seems to be injured on the sideline. Seems like there's an injured, they're still catering to the injured player on the sideline for CFC. Hopefully he's all right. Now just reached the 80-minute mark in this game. Still 1-0 Chattanooga. But Greenville is pressuring hard for a goal here. Throw-in for CFC. Still maintaining heavy possession. Great cutoff there by Souter. Gets it back to Tyson. Tyson shoots it up the field. Met by a CFC defender. Number 15, Manuel Perez. Going to make some pressure on it. And we've got it back on the Greenville defense. Monsanto kicks it upfield. Watkins trying to get into the 18, but it's not going to get there in time, and CFC keeper is going to clear it. Souter heads it upfield, not far enough. Gets to the CFC forward, but thankfully, Toby Sims is there to meet it. Here comes CFC, top of the 18. Now passing it with 5 men inside the 18. Good chance inside of the box, but Toby Sims is going to clear that. It's going to go right back to CFC, though. Chattanooga pressuring hard now, trying to double the lead. The possession has gone back to 50-50. And it's going to be a foul and a free kick called against Greenville. '83rd minute going into the 84th now. Greenville trying hard for an equalizer. They need a result. Monsanto, free kick cleared on the 18. Monsanto trying to keep it alive for Greenville. But it's going to go out and it's going to be a corner. CFC still pressuring hard for their second goal. With a win here, Chattanooga would have a solid lead in first in the Southeastern Division. Here comes the corner from Chattanooga. Great goal line stop there by Greenville. Lots of chances by Chattanooga to get the second one. But Paul Tyson and Toby Sims hold strong in that back line. Paul Tyson with the kick out to the right side into Dalton Souter. Souter gets it upfield. Some contact there by Chattanooga, and it's going to be a free kick for the green and gold. Monsanto now with a throw-in into CFC territory. Pass back to Monsanto. Over to Manuel Perez. Very close pass by Perez over to Souter on the right side. He's going to kick it up. Stopped by the CFC defender. And now CFC gains back possession. Watkins tries to keep it alive. But Manuel Perez was too far away. Greenville now restarting from the back. Now going in the 87th minute. Still 1-0 Chattanooga. Greenville inside of the CFC side of the field. Watam had a chance, but it's going to be cleared away by CFC. Good head by Souter. Bit of a scuffle there. Looks like the keeper's down for CFC. Could be an injury. We should see at least 3 or 4 minutes of injury time after the 90 minutes between the few Chattanooga players that have fallen for a couple of minutes. The keeper is up and walking, so that's a good sign. Monsanto. Greenville tries to cross it in, but it's going to be stopped by a CFC defender. He's going to clear it up the field. So Greenville remains mainly in the Chattanooga side of the field. That Chattanooga defense, though, is staying strong, as it has for the majority of the game. Going into the 90th minute now. Greenville really needs an equalizer in the closing minutes. Can they get it? Paul Tyson clears it up. Straight up. A handball there, not called by the officials. And Chattanooga's going to be brought down. It's going to be a free kick for Chattanooga. So a blatant handball there, not called by the officials. And as we go into extra time, Chattanooga's up 1-0. Closing minutes here at Eugene Stone. Greenville looking for a result. Cross goes too far, and it's going to be a goal kick for Paul Tyson. Tyson clears it up. Up to Toby Sims. Manuel Perez. Free kick called to Chattanooga. Against Chattanooga. And it's going to be a free kick for Greenville inside of the CFC half of the field. And here comes Dalton Souter. Greenville clumped up inside of the 18, hoping that one of them will receive Souter's free kick and get it in the back of the net. Great goal by Frago! Rexon Watkins, and Greenville gets the equalizer in extra time. What a goal! What a goal by Rexon Watkins! In extra time, and Greenville has found their equalizer. What a goal by Greenville in the closing minutes. Not a lot of chances. Great cross in by Souter after being gone for 2 games. And the finisher by Watkins. And it is now 1-1 in extra time between Chattanooga and Greenville. And there's still some time left. Can one of these teams pull ahead? Frago plays around with it. Keeps it. Gets it upfield. Over to Watkins again at the top of the 18. It's going to be stopped by the defender. And Souter takes the ball. Chattanooga gets it up. Stopped by Toby Sims. And Greenville needs to maintain possession if they want to get a winner here. Greenville really looking for their first win here in Eugene Stone Stadium. They've gotten plenty of draws, but no wins at home. Watam with the pressure. And it's going to be off the top of the net. And a corner for CFC. And CFC have a chance to get their lead back here in the closing minutes of this game. Could be the last opportunity for either team on this corner right here. Again, there will be a lot of injury time. Multiple CFC players going down within the second half. Here's the cross in from Chattanooga. It's going to go just wide. Goal kick for Greenville. They're going to have to hurry if they want to do anything with it. Paul Tyson has the ball. Taking his time. Needs to be very quick about this. We'll see if the ref allows for any more added time in this game. Greenville getting the very late equalizer. Can they take advantage? Immediately given away by Greenville. CFC with the ball in Greenville territory. They're pressing, giving away. Clear to... No one's there. He was looking for Watkins, went left. Perez not there to meet it. And now CFC has the ball pressuring. Inside of the Greenville 18. Looking for that cross. Good block there. Looked like the video there with the shield to let it go out of bounds and be a goal kick by Paul Tyson. They're really going to have to hurry up here. Paul Tyson looking for someone to kick it to. And that's going to be the final whistle. But Greenville, in extra time, get the equalizer and a result here. And that is crucial to staying alive in the race to get it to NPSL playoffs.